What if the most powerful force for change in the world is born quietly, wrapped in pink blankets and welcomed with mixed emotions? Is the birth of a girl child a burden, a liability, a bad omen? Welcome and join me in reflecting upon the theme, The Girl Child, a Precious Gift to the World. An article by Dr. Jeanette Pinto. A girl child is not a burden. She is not a liability. She is a life filled with promise, strength, intelligence, and grace. And yet, for generations, many girls across the world have had to fight simply to be seen, heard, and valued. Today, let us reflect on her journey, from the womb to womanhood, and ask, how can we build a world where every girl truly thrives? A history of unequal beginnings. For centuries, in many cultures across the globe, girls were often seen as less than, less strong, less capable, less deserving of opportunity. Their world was confined to the home, their dreams were limited by tradition, their voices were softened by expectation. In many societies, boys were preferred over girls, education was given first to sons, property passed through male hands, leadership was assumed to belong to men. It was, in many ways, a man's world. This mindset shaped generations. And when a girl grows up being told she is secondary, that message can quietly shape her confidence, her choices, and her future. The hidden struggles. Across different parts of the world, girls have faced painful realities. Denial of education, child marriage, exploitation and abuse, trafficking, dowry-related violence, domestic control, and emotional suppression. Some of these practices are now illegal in many countries. Yet in hidden corners they still exist. The most heartbreaking reality is that sometimes danger is not outside the home, but within it. Abuse, especially against young girls, leaves wounds that last far beyond childhood. How can a girl reach her full potential if she grows up afraid? And what does that fear do to parents, who constantly worry about their daughter's safety? The power of education and awareness. But here is the turning point. Education changes everything. When a girl is educated, she gains more than knowledge. She gains confidence. She gains voice. She gains identity. Social awareness movements around the world have begun challenging harmful traditions. Laws have been strengthened. Women's empowerment groups have created safe spaces and support systems. Slowly, steadily, the narrative is shifting. The role of family. Change often begins at home. When families raise sons and daughters equally, when chores are shared, when education is given without bias, when daughters are encouraged to dream boldly, something beautiful happens. Respect grows. Confidence grows. Love grows. In homes where equality is practiced, children, both boys and girls, learn dignity and mutual respect. And that becomes the foundation for a healthier society. A new century of hope. The 21st century has brought new light. Today, girls are scientists, pilots, leaders, entrepreneurs, artists, and changemakers. They are breaking barriers once thought unbreakable. More girls are in schools than ever before. More women are speaking up against injustice. More families are celebrating the birth of daughters. The girl child of today is stronger, more informed, and more courageous. She is learning to say no to abuse. She is learning to say yes to opportunity. And most importantly, she is learning to believe in herself. Why the girl child matters. A girl child is not just an individual. She is a future mother, teacher, leader, innovator, caregiver, thinker, and builder of society. When you educate a girl, you educate a generation. When you protect a girl, you strengthen a community. When you empower a girl, you transform a nation. Closing reflection. So the next time a baby girl is born, let there be celebration without hesitation. Let us create homes where daughters are cherished, schools where they are encouraged, communities where they are protected, workplaces where they are respected. The girl child is not a burden to manage, she is a treasure to nurture. If we truly want a better world, the answer may be simpler than we think. Value every girl. Protect every girl. Empower every girl. Because when she rises, humanity rises with her. Dedication. I dedicate this article to my dearest parents, John and Teresa de Souza of Belgium, who raised their 7 daughters with love, equality, dignity, and self-confidence. I also hold in my heart the countless young girls who have endured abuse in its many forms. May such suffering never touch our daughters and sisters, and may every girl grow in safety, respect, and hope. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share your thoughts on how you feel and think about the girl child. Be a partner, join hands in supporting your daughter, your girl child. By sharing this reflection, we create awareness of the priceless gift we have in our daughters. Together, we can build a world where every girl child shines, valued not just for who she will become, but for who she already is.